Welcome to Haven of Prayer, where faith is our refuge and the Word of God lights our path. Today's message carries a divine mystery that has brought comfort, protection, and strength to countless hearts throughout the ages. If you've ever felt vulnerable, afraid, or uncertain about what tomorrow holds, this message is for you. In this video, we'll uncover the powerful truths hidden in Psalm 91, one of the most comforting and protective prayers in the Bible. But there's more to it than meets the eye. Psalm 91 isn't just poetry. It's a divine shield, a spiritual armor for those who trust in the Lord. From the moment you wake up to the time you rest your head at night, this prayer has the power to surround you with heavenly protection. Do you know why Psalm 91 is often called God's shield for the faithful? Or how its words can actually change the spiritual atmosphere around you? Stay with me until the end of this video and discover how each verse carries a promise, crafted by God Himself to guard you day and night. Whether you're facing battles in your life, seeking peace, or just longing to feel God's presence more deeply, Psalm 91 holds a secret just for you. So take a deep breath, open your heart, and let's walk together into the divine refuge found in His Word. And if this message speaks to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs God's protection today. Let's begin.
Lord, I come to you today not as someone who has it all together, but as a man who needs you more than ever. I bring you my thoughts, my feelings, and everything in between. I'm not here to pretend. I just want to be real with you. I don't always know where I'm going, but I trust that if you're leading, I'll never be truly lost. Sometimes, I stop to breathe and realize you're closer than I thought, like a quiet breeze that calms the storm inside me. It's in those moments I feel your love gently wrap around me. Not a distant kind of love, but one that lifts me when I've hit the bottom. A love that speaks louder than my fear, stronger than my doubt, and steadier than anything I've ever known. Even when I question my worth, you remind me that I wasn't made by accident. I carry a purpose that was written long before I ever took a breath. And when I look around at the sky, the small everyday wonders, the beauty hidden in the ordinary, I can't help but stand in awe of you. You make all things with meaning, even me. Today, I choose to lay down the weight I've been dragging, my worries, my regrets, my unanswered questions. I want to walk with you, even when I don't understand the path. Teach me how to see with your eyes, to keep my heart soft even when life gets hard. Show me that even when I feel weak, you are working behind the scenes, piecing everything together for my good. Keep my spirit aligned with yours, Lord. I don't want to rush ahead or fall behind. I want to move at your pace. Let your voice guide me when the noise gets too loud, and let your love cover me like armor. Each day, remind me that you are near and that there's still more ahead than I can see right now. Right now, I just want to pause and acknowledge how powerful you really are, not in a far-off, unreachable way, but in a way that touches my life deeply. When I focus on you, the chaos loses its grip, and the tension in my chest begins to ease. In your presence, even silence feels safe. There's something about your peace, Lord. It doesn't ask questions or demand explanations. It just shows up, soft, steady, healing. It reminds me that you see me, not for my mistakes, but for the son you love and carry with mercy. And somehow, even in my mess, I still matter to you. Your love fills places in me I didn't even know were empty. There's no room left for fear, because you are here, and where you are, darkness fades. Doubt has no voice when I hear your promises whispering louder. With you, every sunrise brings another chance to start over. You keep showing me that joy isn't found in perfect moments, but in knowing I'm walking through this life with you. I wasn't made to chase the world's idea of happiness. I was made to live in connection with you. You remind me I have value, that every breath I take is on purpose, that my life is leading somewhere beautiful, even if I can't see it yet. And so, I keep moving forward, holding on to this quiet strength you give me. Let every morning fill me with fresh gratitude instead of old anxieties. Let my faith stand taller than my fears. When I don't understand what you're doing, help me remember who you are, my shelter, my hope, my steady ground. There's something deep within me that rises when I remember I'm not walking alone. That truth anchors me when the world tries to shake me. I feel protected by something I can't explain, like a constant presence that surrounds me and whispers, "You're safe here." And even if I stumble, I know there's a greater hand lifting me again. There's something about staying under your covering, Lord, that brings a calm nothing else can offer. When everything outside feels unstable, you remind me that real faith isn't just for peaceful days. It's for the moments when everything shakes. In the darkest hours, when reason fails me, I find shelter in what can't be seen but can always be trusted. As I look back, I can see doors opening where I once saw only walls. And I know it's not luck. It's you. It's your hand guiding my every step, protecting me in ways I couldn't have planned or predicted. Every steady decision, every time I felt peace instead of panic. I know now I wasn't walking alone. So I keep moving forward, not because life is easy, but because I'm not walking it alone. There's a spiritual shield I can't see but feel deep inside. It doesn't depend on my strength or perfect circumstances. It flows from what I've learned through experience. You're here, even when I can't explain how. Some days everything seems to crumble. Bad news, unexpected turns, fears I didn't see coming. The world feels loud, overwhelming. Yet, in the middle of it all, something inside stays steady. A peace that makes no sense in the natural, but feels unshakable. A sense that I'm still held together, even when everything else is falling apart. When I see others facing storms, I hold tight to the truth that I'm not defenseless. There's a covering over me, a protection I can't always explain. My home, my family, my steps, all kept under a watchful eye. Not because everything's perfect, but because you never stop watching over me. I can't ignore how many times I've been spared without even knowing it. Dangers I didn't notice, sickness that never touched me, traps I walked right past unknowingly. I know now. You were already there, guarding, guiding, intervening quietly when I least expected it. It's like being wrapped in something invisible, something stronger than fear, brighter than any darkness. It's not about what I see, but about what I believe. Deep down, I feel surrounded by something holy, a light that stands between me and what tries to harm me. And that's where I want to stay, in that space of quiet gratitude. I don't need all the answers. I just need to remember that while others fall, I'm still standing, not because I'm better or stronger, but because you're holding me up. Day after day, I'm reminded that I live under a mighty shadow that never leaves me. Some truths take root in your soul and never let go. One of those is knowing I'm upheld by something steady, solid. I don't have to see it to trust it. There are unseen battles happening on my behalf, victories I may never hear about, but I feel the peace they leave behind. I've walked through uncertain places, made tough choices, and felt pressure I couldn't explain. Still, something in me refused to collapse. Like an invisible strength wrapped itself around me, whispering that I'm not alone. That even in confusion, I'm being protected in ways I don't yet understand. Real trust doesn't always come from knowing. It comes from living it. I've seen too much to call it coincidence. I've been spared too often to believe it's chance. You've redirected my steps, closed doors that weren't for me, and kept me from dangers I never even noticed. That awareness gives me rest. It frees me from constantly looking over my shoulder. I don't have to live in fear of the next what if, because I know there's someone shielding me from things I'll never even see coming. And so I keep stepping into each day with courage, not because everything's under control, but because I've witnessed a faithfulness that never lets go. It's not my strength that carries me. It's the truth that I'm never alone, never forgotten, never unprotected. The night often brings thoughts that weigh heavy, the kind that sneak in when everything's quiet. But I've learned not every fear is real, and peace doesn't depend on sunlight. What you've placed inside of me is stronger than any shadow trying to close in. I've felt danger brush close without warning. I've seen chaos erupt when I least expected. But through it all, there's a stillness inside me that nothing can touch. That calm doesn't come from outside. It's born from knowing I'm covered, held, hidden in the safest place I could be. There are seasons when trials seem endless, when those around me fall spiritually or physically. But there are also those who remain standing, not because they're unshakable, but because they're supported by something greater. That's what I choose, to live like I'm protected, not by luck, but by divine design. Learning to see with spiritual eyes has changed the way I move through the world. I've stopped chasing instant answers and started trusting in promises that take time. What's eternal always outlasts what's temporary, and truth always finds its way to the light. Today, I choose to stop living scared, not because problems disappeared, but because my view has shifted. I see now that I'm surrounded by something far bigger than any threat. That's all I need to keep walking in boldness. To feel protected doesn't mean life gets easier. It means I've discovered a strength inside that the world can't steal. It's like wearing invisible armor, not to avoid pain, but to keep going through it with confidence. When you trust in the unseen, you walk with clarity, not hesitation. No storm can push me back when I'm sure the road I'm on is being watched over. Winds will blow, challenges will rise, but there's something in me that won't let go. Each step I take is wrapped in care, even the ones that seem small and unnoticed. There have been moments when I should have fallen, but something held me, something far greater than my own strength. It was as if gentle hands caught me just before I stumbled, as if the danger quietly stepped aside before I could even sense it. That kind of rescue is hard to explain, but once you've experienced it, you carry its mark forever. Life often feels like a maze filled with hidden traps and unexpected turns. But when I walk with trust in you, even the most intimidating challenges lose their grip. What once paralyzed me now finds me standing, steady, grounded in a confidence that doesn't come from the world around me. And as I keep moving forward, I ask you to keep this quiet fire burning in me, that inner strength that shows up when my own begins to fade. Even when I don't have the words, I know you're near, offering direction, covering me with purpose, walking each stretch of the path beside me. Realizing where my strength comes from has changed how I live. I no longer chase reassurance in temporary things or place my hope in what shifts with the seasons. I've learned that the clearest answers don't always shout. They often whisper through peace, in moments when my heart chooses to be still. I've come to know that in the tight spaces, in the days when fear creeps in and weighs heavy on my chest, there's a voice within that calms the storm. It doesn't always speak loudly, but its presence is undeniable. Not through noise, but through comfort. It wraps around me like a quiet embrace I didn't know I needed. Looking back, I recognize how many close calls I survived without even knowing it. Times when I should have broken, but instead walked away stronger. Somehow, grace met me there, trading shame for wisdom, pain for growth. Even the scars became signs of what I overcame, not what I lost. I don't count the days, but deep down, I believe many more are waiting. Days filled with meaning, with moments that will shape my faith and expand my understanding. Each sunrise carries its own invitation to step into the promises I've yet to see fulfilled. As I walk through each day, I want to keep discovering what it means to truly live fully, not in perfection, but in connection, with you, with purpose, with a sense that every step matters because I'm not walking it alone. There's still so much ahead, so many reasons to be thankful, so much waiting to unfold. Some moments deserve to be slowed down and felt deeply. Right now is one of them. I pause, breathe, and let my heart speak freely. No need for complicated words, just truth. There are longings inside of me that, when offered in faith, echo beyond the visible world. It doesn't matter how big or small that desire may seem. What matters is that it's real. It rises from a place where hope and need live side by side. That's where prayer becomes more than words, where it bridges today and what's yet to come. This moment wasn't an accident. Something brought me here, to this quiet space, to remind me that dreams still have room to grow, that hope still has breath left in it. I haven't been walking this road alone, and even the silence is filled with preparation. Maybe writing what's in my heart is part of the journey. Maybe speaking life out loud is a way to stretch hope a little further. What I do know is that anything born from authenticity has the power to reach someone, even if that someone is just me. Today, I want to hold tightly to the truth that I'm never without your presence, that this day matters, that it holds more than routines and responsibilities. It holds connection, a chance to lean into something eternal, something deeper than what I see. There's a kind of presence that doesn't show itself in dramatic ways, but in the stillness of everyday life, in the tiny moments that could easily go unnoticed. Yet something inside tells me I'm not alone. That kind of closeness doesn't need to announce itself. It's felt in the peace it leaves behind. Throughout the noise, the fatigue, and the weight of decisions, something stays with me. A quiet covering, a shield that never drops, even when I'm too distracted to notice. Like a whisper reminding me that I matter, that I'm not forgotten.
Before you go, take a moment to let this truth settle deep within you. You are not walking alone. Even when life feels uncertain, there is a divine presence surrounding you, guiding your steps and whispering peace in the middle of the noise. This isn't just comfort, it's a reminder of the unshakable faithfulness of the one who never forgets you. Here on Living Word Reflections, we believe that every heart deserves to hear this message of hope. So if today's words stirred something inside you, if you felt a spark of faith or a quiet reassurance in your soul, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with someone who might need this reminder right now. Friend, family member, someone who's been waiting for a sign. Your journey matters. Your faith matters. And every step you take with God becomes a testimony for others to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Living Word Reflections so you never miss a message that speaks life and truth into your everyday. We're building a community of faith, one reflection at a time, and you are a part of it. Thank you for joining me today. Let's keep walking, trusting, and believing. There is more ahead than we can imagine, and the best is still unfolding.